Okay, let's talk about that voice in your head. You know the one that just never seems to shut up. We're about to unpack one of the most frustrating yet totally universal human experiences, the mind that just won't be quiet.
I mean, seriously, you're just trying to focus, or maybe relax, or just be present for a second. But there's this constant chatter, right? Pulling you in a million different directions at once. If you have any idea what I'm talking about, then you're going to want to see this.
So this unstoppable inner voice, what does it actually feel like? We all have it. It's that constant internal monologue, that background noise that's just always on.
Yeah, it's that voice that loves to replay that awkward thing you said yesterday, just over and over on a loop. And then, in the very next breath, it's fast-forwarding, rehearsing a conversation that you're dreading tomorrow. It's like this relentless time traveler, you know? And the one place it just refuses to land is right here, in the present.
Now, this isn't some new age problem we just discovered. In fact, there's an ancient term that perfectly captures this mental chaos. So, it's time to give this thing a name. It's time to meet your monkey mind.
Just think about that image for a second. A monkey just swinging wildly from one branch to the next, never really settling anywhere. That's our attention when this part of our mind takes over. That's our focus, just scattered and restless. So what does this actually look like in practice? Well, it might start with you worrying about a work email. Then, bam, your mind jumps to replaying some awkward conversation from last week. Before you can even catch your breath, it jumps again to planning next week's meals. And then, out of nowhere, it gets hijacked by a little snippet of a song on repeat. And all the while, there's just this vague sense of anxiety humming in the background. It's frantic, it's chaotic, and man, is it exhausting.
But what's really going on here? Why is this so draining? This isn't just a bunch of random thoughts. There's a hidden trap, a kind of mental prison that our minds are building for us, and we're about to find the key.
And this is where things get really interesting. That exhaustion, that anxiety, it's not just a side effect of a busy mind. It turns out it's something we're actively building, piece by piece.
The answer lies in this single, really powerful concept from ancient Pali texts. It's a word that pretty much unlocks this entire puzzle: Sankhara-Dukka.
Now, really listen to the wording here. It's not the suffering of experience, it's the suffering of construction. This is a total game changer. It means the distress we're feeling is something we are literally building ourselves, fabricating, almost out of thin air.
So how in the world are we building this prison of suffering? Well, it all comes down to one simple, yet really destructive habit: living in a future that doesn't actually exist.
This right here, this is the core of it all. See, the monkey mind isn't just jumping around for no reason. It's actively creating a fictional future. It's building this whole world of what-ifs and worst-case scenarios. And the craziest part? Our bodies, our entire nervous system, react to this fiction as if it's 100% real.
Let's just break this down. On one side, you've got the present moment. This is reality. It's what's actually happening right now. It's a place of just being. But on the other side, you've got the constructed future. That's not reality. It's just a story about what might happen. It's a mental fabrication. The monkey mind traps us over on that second side, making us live in and react to a story, and that is where so much of our anxiety comes from.
So here's the key takeaway, the most important part of all of this. Overthinking isn't the real problem. The trap is believing the thoughts. It's when we mistake the blueprints for the actual building, and we start to feel the weight of a future that hasn't even been built yet.
And that brings us to one final, really powerful question. If all our suffering is just a construction, well, then there must be an architect, right?
This is where you get to take your power back. Realizing that your anxiety is just a story, a mental fabrication, is incredibly freeing. Because if you're the one holding the blueprints, you're also the one with the power to put them down. You can choose to step out of that fictional future and into the real living present. The only question is, will you?